Well, goodbye school, I guess, even though I was never actually a student. Speaking of, do you get like a diploma or like, you know, how will people know outside that you went to this really poncy university?
Actually, I don't know. I mean, we got some robes, I guess.
Aren't those like student robes?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I really want to wear robes in the heat of Infernia, though, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, say, what kind of job prospects do you even have after leaving this place, you know? Top of your class? Or was it a waste? Are you just in debt now?
Oh,
Actually,
we are not in any debt.
That is fair. The rest of our class are. But like, I'm just trying to, it's not my problem because I didn't even go as a familiar. But I don't even have like a familiar badge or something. Do we have titles
Would
maybe?
you like one?
A badge? I think I'll just absorb it, but sure.
Actually, do you wear any armor at all?
Kind of.
Kind of. What does that mean?
It means this. And you kind of see Bo start to look a little bit less shiny as a silk shirt just kind of emerges from his being and on the floor.
Oh! So how does that offer protection if it is inside of you typically?
Well, I mean, it's not digested. It's kind of like, how would you say, equipped?
Huh.
I don't know, slime stuff. And I just like put out a pseudopod and like reabsorb the silk shirt, and you see this gleam appear on me again on my surface.
Interesting. Very interesting. Huh. Well,
What was that third one for, Whack? Why do you press it again? Am I just sloshing
because
about?
you
Who is
said
Whack?
you said that your sheen sort of returned.
Oh, right.
well, at any rate, I mean, do we have anything else that we wish to purchase while we're in Infernia? Or anything before we look into leaving? Because, I mean, if not, we should probably regroup with the professor and find out more information about what's going on, because the Archmagus is involved and everything.
Is there a graduate success office here? I mean, I'm really curious about this because we've gone all the way through this, right? What's the point of going to school if no one's gonna, like, you know, what was the point?
Well, I have learned a lot, and I am sure that Anders has also. I'm sure along your time there as well, you have learned too. Yeah,
I mean, I've kind of absorbed, you know, a lot just by being around you, pun unintended. But like, I guess. Well, I mean, if we have to leave, we have to say goodbye to like a scary lady again.
Scary lady. Oh, you mean the professor?
Right.
You think that the professor is scary still?
Yes. Why would I have changed my opinion of the professor?
I did spend more time with her than you all did, I suppose. We were working on quite a few things with regards to channeling my mana into a smaller concentration, as well as a few other things that are very interesting as well.
Maybe you're just like overexposed, like one of those people who like watch horror movies all the time, you know?
Maybe.
Maybe. What do you think, Anders?
I did watch Hellraiser when I was younger, and I laughed during it, and my father found it very peculiar.
Right. So, what's in your hand, Anders?
Nothing of the sort.
What is that? Can I see it? Can I see it?
And
Is
there's
the cover?
nothing.
The cover. Is it leather?
Is it what?
Leather.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Does it have a cover?
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Are you attempting to
reading
hide something?
moves.
What?
Did you steal something from her office?
Dragon smut. I know it.
Or did you buy something?
Yeah.
Which one? The first or the second?
Technically, it's not stealing if it's not missed, and it's not buying if I didn't spend any in it.
Well, I will leave the debate of morality up to you. But what did you get?
Well, I said I came for a grimoire, and that's what I wanted. Huh, would you look at that?
What are we looking at?
Nothing.
Oh, come on!
Yeah, come on.
I'll show you my encyclopedia. It has so much information in it.
She'll show you her book. Book club.
I'm trying to be, what's the word? Discreet?
What's that?
So when we are not here, will you show me?
Yes.
Yay! Okay, I'll show you mine as well. Perfect. Okay, well, at any rate, do we have everything we wish for? Is there anything we wish to purchase?
I want to talk to the professor again. I have to ask that question. If you're not going to ask that question, I feel like they're only giving us half, I just worry about...
We received 3,000 zenit as well as some very valuable items for graduating. I mean, that is quite a lot.
You kind of see a pseudopod rub underneath, what might be Bo's chin if he had, any facial features whatsoever. There's kind of a... kind of like... God damn it, Whack.
Are you all right, Bo?
Is that normal?
A bit sloshy. Nothing. More good. But, alright, I look up and I think about Questlog.
Yeah, the interface appears before you.
I look up and I think about titles. Moon said you had thousands. Do we have, any new titles?
You do.
What a great question.
Well, you don't, but
Not even familiar.
Iris and Enders do.
Not even familiar?
Correct.
God damn it, what was I even here for?
Why are you
why you
cursing,
kept
Bo?
putting yourself in danger, but I didn't want to say anything.
Nothing?
Enders and Iris, you both have a new title available to you,
Ooh.
and it is Maleficarnum Graduate.
Does this go in our identity?
It's up to you. It's considered an optional title that you can put into your identity if you'd like.
Oh. Frank's like, immediately scoop.
Well, not really doing much bounty hunting lately.
Well, we do have to speak with the professor anyway in order to move forward with our transportation plan, which I'm not too sure. Did we reach out to the Empress about it?
I believe it's a two-way street, isn't it? It's teleportation magic. There has to be a place here that has a receiver of some sort, I think.
I think more so I'm asking if we reached out and we know it's teleportation, because we didn't get a confirmation from the Empress.
I thought the professor
last
said
episode.
it was.
The professor
might
did.
be.
Yes.
The professor did. You didn't follow up with the Empress, though. Unless we can assume, I don't know if you had any other communication with Rue through the night.
Well, I would assume that, because one of the things that I said last episode was that we should reach out to the Empress, because Enders has a scroll. So I believe we would have, if that is all right with
I
Enders.
definitely would have reached out to the Empress for my own means, along with the mention of the traveling.
Okay. So yeah, I guess just DM me whatever you wanted to send to the Empress privately.
Where are you?
Yeah, otherwise we can assume that you had some kind of at least basic communication, you know, hey, we'll brief you or whatever when we get there, or I don't know, anything else that you would have mentioned to the Empress or Rue. Do you think you said anything specific, or?
I think, well, we would have probably asked about whether or not it was teleportation, where we should be, what time, just details basically on what it is we are going to be doing.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you were all pretty tired after your mission, and and Professor Drosk would have suggested do it in the morning or something. And I believe we did say that. Yeah. Just some basic communication stuff. And it definitely, you could tell it was not the Empress that you were communicating with, by the way, when you were doing this. It's like somebody that handles the minutia.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Well, it does seem as though the time is near. Do we wish to go a little early and make sure that we're good to go?
Waiting for her reply. Once she replies, then we can make our moves. But for now, we might want to say your final thoughts to whoever you have made any kind of connections with here.
I'd like to go talk to the cafeteria lady.
The one with the wings?
Yes, you know, the one that's kind of bent like 45 degrees? Yeah.
It's definitely a feature.
Just wanted to say thank you, but it's okay. I mean, otherwise, I don't really want to talk to anybody here, especially since I didn't even get anything out of this place. Except for exposure, experience. What?
And money?
I gave you my money.
Well, yes, but it is also your money.
Wait, you've gotten items as well. Yes.
Sure, but I don't have a fancy title. You know, I kind of assume that, you know, if I got a title, then people go, oh, look, it's Bo. You know how people go, oh, Savior Moon, as if they, you know, it's like they can see it over her head. I wanted that. That feeling. That feeling. That title feeling.
Well, technically, you are our protector now.
It's not a title,
even though
Iris.
you
It's not the same.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe we can make titles. Who knows? Will them
I have
into
a title?
existence.
Iris Killer. There you go. Looks perfect.
Listen, all right, okay. It only happened one time, and she's not dead. She's right here.
Which makes the
What?
title even more special.
I think it sounds like I can't finish the job, you know?
Yeah.
Would you have wished to finish the job?
No, but I can't be Iris Killer if you're alive. Makes me look, you know, incompetent.
That is true.
Maybe we workshop it.
Workshop killing you.
No, different titles.
Oh, okay, all right.
I mean, we should probably say goodbye to, I suppose, I mean, lastly, we're going to see the professor, and we are going to maybe meet the archmages, I don't know, but we should probably say goodbye to the, first of all, the doctor who helped Enders and us when the whole fight happened. Perhaps even the cadet and Daska, as well as,
Dickman?
What?
Dickard?
Oh, look, I think she...
well, there was the commander
may
and
have
the archmagister and
replied.
everybody.
Okay, well, it looks like I did receive a message before and I did not look. Sorry. All right, let's see here. I guess I'll relay this as we're walking. The Empress, yes. Yep. Oh, there's a teleportation circle available in the Maleficarum.
Okay, yeah.
I will communicate with the archmages to schedule your arrival in the morning. Puff, puff, fire, fire.
Puff puff?
What?
Did they really
I
sign
would
off
just
that way?
assume that's how they would sign off. I
Okay.
added.
Oh, that was improv.
Yes.
I see.
It says
funny.
it probably says something along the lines of like, "Behold the power of the Dragon Empress."
Yeah.
Probably the way that she
AKA
signs
Puff
the.
Puff.
That's her Gmail signature.
Yeah.
Well,
The low res Gmails.
It's like one missing image on it.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah. Yeah, exactly. The GIF is all messed up. It's still and it doesn't move. All right. Well, let me reply. This is very tedious work. This reply of mine. Okay. Sid. All right.
did you do O and K or did you write
I
okay
spelled out okay completely because I am completely different now.
Mhm.
Yes.
He dots his his T's. I'll shut up now.
I actually capitalize everything in front of a sentence too. And I use punctuation now.
Do you write in cursive? Are you
Not-
left or right-handed?
I don't. Both ambidextrous.
You use both hands at the same time to write?
Yes, 2 separate pins in 2 different colors.
Gasp.
Wow, that is impressive.
Does it look like those pens that we had in school when we were kids that had
The clicks.
4 different inks?
No.
And you like
They're
push 2 of them
quills.
down at the same
They're
time.
quills. With 2 different ink bottles. I dip them at the same time.
That's, I guess, impressive. Fast.
Efficient.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Wish I could write.
Okay. Well, are you ready to go see the professor so we can know where this circle is?
Yes, I suppose so.
They said they were going to let the Archmages know. I was supposed to meet with them. I would love to see. what
None
they
of
are
you
like.
have met the
Yeah.
Archmagus, by the way.
Yeah, I want to meet them.
Yeah.
Mm.
Right, yeah, it's true. We met the professor, but not the actual, like, you know, the dean.
They were
the head
supposed to be
honcho.
at our graduation, but they had something going on, I believe.
Let's
the,
stop by the office.
Professor said.
Oops.
Right. Okay.
So, you head up to Professor Drosk's office.
I was going to the Archmage's office. But we
Oh,
can do
you're
that.
going to the... Do you know where that is?
Nope. We'll ask around.
Okay. Who is going to be doing the asking? Is it the whole group?
No, Iris. I'll push her forward. In front of every
Shouldn't we
interaction.
go through perhaps the professor first?
Ugh, who is the professor to us? We have graduated past her.
She's
go for
my
the
mentor, my
Archmages
direct
now.
mentor.
Nah, you're her mentor now. The mentor you have is the
No.
Archmages. That's both of our mentor.
We haven't even met them, the Archmagus, though.
You know how it is. It's kind of like once you're too good for school. By the way, we graduate a lot faster than all of you. Can you tell us what
Darcy.
Archmages is? This is why I don't do the talking. This is why I pushed you
Okay,
forward. But
okay. I walk up to the nearest important-looking student.
Okay. Make a will and insight. This is going to be difficulty. I'm going to say 14.
And this is just me, right?
If
Not a
anybody
group
else
check.
would like to contribute, you can do a group check.
Hi.
can try.
Okay. Insight willpower 14.
Pages. Hmm.
Guess what? I didn't help.
Oh. Oh yeah.
I don't know why the scrolling gets like broken for these rolls. It's so weird. I have to manually scroll sometimes.
My people's skills are.
So, you start going up to various students asking about the Archmagus, and I think the consensus that you come across is that, like, the students, it's a bit like rumors, almost.
Yeah, I think the Archmagus was down that corridor, up 3 flights of stairs, and
all the way down at the end of the hallway, and then you go that way, dead end. Nothing there. Talk to more students. There's another student that says,
I've never been to the Archmage's office. I've seen them once.
What do they look like?
Well, I didn't really get a good look. Kind of small.
Are they human?
I don't think so.
Small.
Are they small like me small, or are they small like
Me
oh,
small.
Yeah, well, yes.
Is that a slime?
Hi.
That's a
Are
strange
you going to eat the
familiar.
exercise book?
I'm sorry, say that one more time?
Are you going to eat the exercise book?
No, I was going to read it. I didn't know your familiar could talk.
Yeah.
High level magics. Look, I can even do this. And I turn into a cube.
There's like,
Wow, impressive. They weren't joking. They said you were like the greatest mage in the school.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Who? The Bo?
You.
No,
And
I'm not
Anders?
familiar. You.
Oh,
Oh,
You guys are gonna have to duel for the title now.
I don't know. I just he can have it.
no. I'm just.
Ooh, a title given. Oof.
Anyway, thank you so much for your help.
they shrug and walk away.
Fuck, we're
Bye.
never gonna find the Archmagus.
Oh, I can. Why don't we draw the Archmages here? We'll create a fire here.
No!
Hold on.
No.
Some things never change.
What do you mean?
Arsonist? You cheeky fire starter?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do a glacials then. I can probably change the currents in the air and create this giant ice block that falls right in the middle here. Maybe even encapsulate some students. That will cause for some kind of ruckus to come out, and then it won't be too deadly after a while. I think the freezing period is.
No, I think you're better off with the fire. You've done it before.
No,
you know,
why don't we
you
just
trouble
find the
starter.
professor?
You pumpkin instigator.
Oh,
So,
I'm gonna vomit.
2 votes to 1, fire?
Oh, I'm gonna puke. No,
Fine.
fire. You heard them. I'm the greatest mage in this school, and you cannot ruin that reputation.
Oh, it'll be on you instead of me. I'll be back. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yeah, what you want?
If I was to create a fire, you know, for showman purposes, where's the safest place to do so?
Training room.
Perfect. Thank you. I go outside the training room and start a fire.
Okay.
I'll be heading to the professor's while that's happening.
Flare.
Let's see. Yeah, nobody's in the training room right now. You just start a fire there. I think you would see probably the lighting in the hallway starts to like blink and change color. And you might have encountered this in the several weeks that you've been here. Because there's all kinds of magical mishaps and things that occur in the school with people that are just kind of, doing shit they're not supposed to be doing, or trying to do magic that they probably are not ready for, or what have you. And yeah, the lights just kind of like change color, and they almost have like a siren sort of look to them. So they're flashing kind of brightly, like after you cast the spell. And yeah, it happens a bit like dominoes. You see the lights that are closest to the fire activate, and then they start to continue outwards.
Yeah, it's not a huge fire. I'm not trying to burn down
Oh
the Maleficarum. I'm just trying
But
to get
still like a
attention.
fire alarm.
Yeah. It's like me pulling a fire alarm.
yeah. And then students are like yelling like, "Fire in the hallway! Fire in the hallway!"
Hey,
Yes,
Iris.
you should go grab the Archmages. I don't think it can be put out. It's growing at an alarming rate, and it's like really small, and it's just getting a little bit bigger.
Yeah, there's probably like I imagine there's the equivalent of like probably some grad students or like sort of prefect like students in the school that have to handle this kind of stuff.
Hall monitors.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, and they'll show up after like 30 seconds or so.
What's going on in here?
Fire. Ooh, scary fire just started out of nowhere. Well, what do? The archmages should come and put it out. I heard it was like a high-level spell. Oh
Yeah,
no.
they cast like a water spell, put the fire out.
Should look bigger.
Hey,
Oh,
Iris.
it's out now. Hey, wait a minute.
Yes.
You're one of the
I'm.
you're a
You must be
hero.
looking for. Oh gosh. I'm working on that.
you're one of the heroes. You graduate. You flew through the curriculum.
God damn it! Title recognition! Pah!
Yes, sure. You're special. You work to maintain. I don't know. Fires. The archmages. Where are they located?
You don't know.
We didn't have the chance. We kind of flew through everything. They were supposed to come to our graduation, but it was private, and I wasn't supposed to tell you that, but they didn't make it. Oops.
It was really hard to get the archmages to do anything, really.
Yeah. So we're gonna go see them and surprise them.
You're going to surprise the archmages.
Yeah, it has to be some spell they've never seen before.
Good luck.
Thank you. To do that, we have to know where they are. So where are they?
Well, they're in the tower.
The large tower that's...
The central tower, if you climb the stairs
Yep.
all the way to the top.
Right. I don't know why we didn't look there in the first place, because it's literally the tallest thing here. Thank you for your help. And I roll my eyes and run back towards the others. All right, started a fire. Got information.
Great.
Archmages. Well, look up. Yeah, that tall tower that we kept circling the whole time. For the past, I don't know.
You've probably had to take some classes that you climb those stairs a few times, but the tower seems, I mean, it just seems to like keep going and going and going, right? It's one of those staircases.
Yeah. Good news is, I know where they are. They're up there. Beyond the eye can see. Bad news is we have to climb. So let's get going. Come on.
Okay.
You are not a fan of procedure, are you?
Procedure. What do you mean? I got the information. No one got hurt. Everyone's
You're
okay.
very-
Chipper.
You're a very busy person. We could ask the professor to get us in with him.
What's the worst they can do? Revoke your title?
I don't think that's
I'll throw
possible.
up.
Fine, we could do it your way. We can go ask the professor.
Actually, I would like to try something, GM.
Okay.
The thing I've been working on with the professor. Am I able to get in touch with her utilizing Navigator?
Ooh. Okay. So this is a ritual. You can absolutely try.
Indeed. Yes, this is utilizing ritualism, I believe.
Okay. This is gonna be. Doo-doo. This will be a medium potency individual.
Okay.
So 30 mind points, difficulty 10.
30. Okay.
And that's, I think, willpower and insight and willpower.
You said it was difficulty 10?
Huh?
19 success.
Okay. How do you think this goes?
So, instead of us running around the school like chickens trying to find her, I'm just going to go ahead and I will pull out my staff and I'll prick my finger on one of the thorns that's on it in order to kind of draw some blood. And you'll notice that it turns into a little globule of light that goes up into the crystal, and then it'll blare like a little bit of a light color as my message goes out to the professor. Professor? Can you hear me? It's Iris. You can respond.
Yes, I can hear you.
It is working! Excellent! So... where are you right now, firstly?
In my office, waiting on you.
Oh. Right. Are we going to be meeting the... Oh, I almost said eating. Are we going to be meeting the Archmagus?
The Archmagus is the only one that can activate the teleportation circle. Yes.
Excellent. So we will be meeting them. Most wonderful. Are you hungry? Do you want anything before we go up there? It's a lot of stairs.
I've already eaten. Just hurry up.
Okay. Excellent. It's working, Professor!
There's no response.
Okay, so firstly, I just did something really awesome and it worked finally.
What did you do?
So I'm now able to telepathically communicate with my allies as long as they're around a day away, and I'm also able to use it to locate people. I think we're still working on that.
Question. A day away? How fast are we talking and moving wise? Like, walking, carriage? A bird?
Probably like standard travel, like on foot.
Okay.
Yeah. So she's in the office, and we're good to go. And we are going to meet the Archmagus. We don't need to surprise them. So this is great. This is wonderful.
Why do I visualize Bo has some kind of internal database that is just like putting distance traveled per day and associating it with the spell specifically?
Because that's what he would have done in main character. As the strategist and guy person who does those things.
Bo's opened up a Google Doc, a Google Sheet, and put this information inside.
The bright side is that it can allow for all sorts of things if we're able to fine-tune it.
Okay.
The professor theorized that we could even use it to travel between distances, but also to track specific individuals and whatnot if there's anyone we want to find, which is quite wonderful. So it'll help us find anyone or anything, hopefully. As long as it goes well.
Okay. Say, can you do that, Enders?
I can do other things.
Yes.
Like what?
And if I show you, it'll be the destruction of this whole area.
So you don't have any utility spells like Iris does?
Oh, utility. Yes. I can rip the mana out of her. And her life
Please
force.
don't.
And possibly, well, dispel every spell she casts. You can also...
Can you like
alter
dry
her.
hands after washing your hands or something? Or I don't know, like
I mean,
wake people
a
up at
simple
6
wind
in the
spell?
morning?
Lightning
I don't know.
spell?
I'm just
Thunder?
thinking, because like somebody called her the best mage, but you're right there.
It doesn't bother me. Most of my spells are offensive.
Can I roll inside to see if it bothers him or not?
I have no emotions. It really doesn't bother me.
That's what
but you can
insight
roll.
does.
Go for it.
Yeah, I think just having Bo try any sort of insight is always fun.
Mm,
Because Bo has.
The
Bo
best
is
insight.
completely clueless.
mm.
Okay, insight. I guess open check. Insight. Huh. Okay.
I just stare blankly at Bo.
Bo stares blankly back.
Well, instead of having a pissing contest when we are two very different people who are both very, very skilled at things, and
Show
and
off. I can't piss.
Uh,
My eyes
you
kind of float
can't?
further apart, sadly. Do I look like I can piss?
I'll poke him with the dagger and have him leak out. There you go. You must
How
have
much
been
damage would
holding
that do?
in.
did you just stab him?
He stabbed me.
He
How
said
much
he needed-
HP have I just leaked?
Yeah.
DM? How much HP have I
Hold
just
on.
leaked?
I have a sound effect.
There you go.
Ah! I've been perforated! Help!
Oh goodness! Oh goodness!
Why are you screaming? I was just helping. Clearly,
Bucket!
you needed a release.
Collect me! Collect me!
Just roll over it. It's quite disgusting thinking.
I take the pointy hat that I've gotten, and I just use it to collect what's spilling. Oh my gosh!
Ah, ah. I think I calm down and I grab I use a pseudopod and it kind of launches out and goes around and fills the hole. What did you do? What was that for? Also, how much HP have I lost, GM?
Let's find
You
out.
collected it again. You've gotten your HP back, right?
Yes, drink it.
Well,
That doesn't
One.
happen in combat. 1. Ha! Ow! It's gonna mark that off.
well, now you know.
When you least
Right.
expect it, I'm eating something of yours.
Why don't we go see the professor?
Is that
Smash
what you
cut
said?
to us going to the professor.
Okay.
Okay.
Where are we meeting the professor? At the circle?
Their office first.
Oh,
So, you head to Professor Drosk's office. She's just kind of sitting at her desk as you enter. She seems to finish writing something.
Ah, finally.
there was a fire. I put it out.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. Let us commence. I have work to do today. All right, follow me.
Professor proceeds to leave the office, and she is in the same central tower where the students have kind of directed you. So she begins to ascend the stairs, and she doesn't seem to be struggling with them. She seems fine, like she's not creaky or her knees aren't snapping on every stair.
She's got oil in them joints.
Yep.
Mm. Is it
So, yeah,
grease?
she begins to lead the way, and you start climbing up these stairs. It's taking a while. This is like the stairs in the Shinra HQ.
Oh goodness.
Or Mario 64.
Let's have everybody do a might and might. Let's do a group might and might check.
Hey, shit.
Say
I
this
would
is
have tried to latch onto somebody.
Oh,
When is fate going to give me an arcanum that can just carry me everywhere?
group check, I guess.
yeah, group check.
Should I start it?
Might.
I've got the might, but I would have tried.
Carry me!
I have 10 might, but if you have more, go for it.
I also have 10, so you can start if you want.
Yeah. I'll take one and you take one. No, I'm just kidding. What's the difficulty
Difficulty will be 12.
for the group check?
Yep. No,
Okay.
the group check
Support is 10.
Support is 10.
Yes. All right, group check is 12, support is 10.
Mm-hmm.
Correcto mundo.
All right, good luck. I crit it
Ooh.
on the dumbest thing.
What would you what would you like?
I'm already
your-
up the stairs. I'm up there. I'm sitting outside the office, and what was walking with you all was a shadow of me.
Yeah. What's hilarious is as you're walking, there starts to be like less and less classrooms. You will start to see signs that are hung up on the walls as you're going up. Classes are all located in the lower floors. Thank you for ascending this far. You probably don't need to be here. You should turn around.
Amen to that.
Are you sure that you want to continue?
Oh, I think this is a point of no return, Iris.
I slump.
Is this really worth the effort?
I don't think so.
Come on, Iris, I say, lashed onto her back.
There's another sign that says, there's probably an easier way to do this.
I failed the freshman mile.
I wonder if there's a lift or something. It's a magic school after all.
Yeah, when you finally make it to the top, I'll be like, you could have just taken a side exit. It just automatically pulled you up.
As you
Anti-gravity
the
magic.
professor's smiling, which is the first time you've seen the professor smile, Enders, as she makes it to the top of the stairs. You see the professor, probably just from your perspective as the professor's ascending the stairs, you see the professor's wearing some kind of special boots or something as she's
Clever
walking
girl.
up these stairs.
She just wanted to see me suffer, that bitch.
Boots
And
and
then-
stair climbing. Ooh.
On the door ahead of you, you can see there's like a million signs on this door. It says, enter at your own risk. The Archmagus is incredibly busy. Don't you understand who this person is? It's just littered with signs all over.
In what font?
All different.
Like
Except Comic
seriously,
Sans.
or like
Except
Comic
Comic
Sans? Like Like,
No,
I
they're
mean,
just
being
they're in
playful.
there looks like they're in several different typefaces.
Okay.
Oh, you
Just-
finally made it. Good job.
Just an obscene amount of signs deterring you from entering.
I was going to knock on
Well
the
done,
door, but
Iris. Eye of the tiger. Let's go.
I thought, so you actually climbed the stairs. That's
I think I'm
hilarious.
gonna puke.
There was an anti-gravity spell. Off to the right.
I look at the professor with
Profe-
tears welling in my eyes.
Yeah, Enders, the professor looks at you before turning, and there's a smile on her face that quickly, gets serious. She turns back. What's the matter?
Nothing, Professor.
The best mage in the school is,
With the best calves.
yes, sure.
I will push forward and persevere as you have taught.
Very well. Professor Drosk approaches the door, begins to knock. Archmagus, may we enter? Archmagus!
Can I use Thundering Roar?
You can always try.
Archmagus! Boom, 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 boom.
Spend the mind points for it.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely move off to the side slowly.
Yeah, it looks a little bit like the Jeremy Clarkson gif as Bo casts this. And yeah, the sound reverberates and you see the stones like shake. There's little pebbles and stuff that fall all around from the stairwell. The professor has her ears covered, and she's glaring at Bo.
Did I help?
No.
What did you say? With a little bit of blood trailing from my eardrums.
Bo, do you know you're maybe part mandrake? It says here plants that are notorious for screaming when uprooted. This hearing the screams drive a listener insane.
I've never been uprooted before.
There's the sounds of some like scrabbling inside the room. Sounds like some things getting knocked over.
Archmagus, we are here for our appointment. Hello? Don't pretend you're not there. Not again. I'm opening the door.
Should I try again?
No.
Professor Drosk reaches for the door, and it sounds a little bit like a car lock being activated.
Some New York
Foolish.
She's furiously like trying to open the door, and she says,
Archmagus, let us in. You're not going to cast us away. The Dragon Empress has scheduled this. Do you want to upset her?
She ends up being the Empress's sister, Lord.
and you can hear something beyond the door. It sounds like something else falls over. And she says,
Maybe they're pooping.
All right, fine. If that's the way you're going to do it, I will send a message to the Dragon Empress right now.
Oh boy, here we go.
you hear like 12 to 15 locks disengage behind this door. Every lock you can imagine, like a sliding deadbolt. There's like some kind of latch. It sounds like some kind of like massive one of those pull-up locks at the bottom of a door. Like that shit's getting unlocked.
Safe lock.
Yeah. It's just like it sounds like like some kind of spinning lock is disengaged.
God.
And the door swings open. Ahead, you see a magically lit room that looks like a hoarder's paradise. There are stacks of scrolls, books that are opened. There's a stench from this room. It smells a little bit like a few days old food.
Ah, the Archmagus is a gamer.
And there's like a massive chair behind this desk. The desk looks smaller. It's definitely not like the same size as the professor's desk. The chair, like the backing of the chair is like really tall. It looks like it could fit a giant. And it's turned away from you.
I'm immediately engrossed in the scrolls and books. There's piles of them.
Oh yeah, it's absolute disorganized chaos in here.
Oh, they won't know if anything goes missing, maybe. I slowly take my hand and grab a scroll.
Yeah, go ahead and make a dex. Difficulty 14.
God. She has eyes in the back of her head. Okay, this is a roll check. All right, dex. You said 14?
Yep.
My goodness gracious, please.
It's a defensive scroll of thief killing.
Yeah, so when you go to take the scroll, there is a purple hand that manifests. A purple hand manifests and will literally slap you on the wrist as you try to take it.
I was just stretching.
The chair spins around, and you see a Luminara sitting at the desk, with the longest beard you've ever seen. A bald Luminara. This Luminara is sort of a combination of a. We decided they look like half Hobbit and half Lalafell from like Final Fantasy 14.
Are the grippers out or do they have shoes on?
What?
They're behind their desk, so you can't see.
You said
Okay.
grippers, though.
I don't know why that was your first
That's
question.
not the same thing as a.
Inquiring
All over the
minds
desk,
must know.
Faye. Go find out.
Is the grippers out? Oh my god.
Oh no, I'm sorry. The Luminara don't look like this. I apologize. That was the Marin I was thinking of. The Luminara
Yeah.
are
Marin.
they're actually they're also small folk, but they have like pointed ears, but they're smaller and like kind of wider. They look a little bit like I imagine they just kind of look like they look like humans, I guess. They're not as round as the Marin are. So they're probably, this one in particular is like gaunt. So you can see their cheekbones kind of like pressing hard against their cheeks. And yeah, like super long white beard that is you don't actually see the end of the beard behind the desk.
Ah, Professor Drosk. A pleasure to see you. Hello, Archmagus. Yes, I am so glad you could make it here for the appointment. You didn't exactly make it easy. Well, we don't want students coming up here whenever they want. We need to make it a little bit more challenging for them. We have this conversation every time we speak, Archmagus. And my answer still hasn't changed. Regardless, I see the graduates are here, along with the slime.
Hi.
Yes, hello.
Hello. It is lovely to meet you, Archmagus.
Mhm.
Yes, pleasantries and all that. Now, let's get this started.
Question.
Professor, like, I imagine Professor Drosk is standing in front of all of you, so you don't see her face. Her eyes roll.
That thing where their head goes back, like, oh, ever so slightly.
Hurry it up.
I didn't get a title.
Why would you? I don't know what
'Cause
you're
I'm the
talking about.
I'm the familiar.
He did assist us with the curriculum the entire time, and he was instrumental in us surviving in the caves. Technically.
The Archmagus takes this very, like, wide-brimmed, pointy hat that is sitting on a hat rack nearby, places it on his head. It has, like, a 90-degree angle to the point. It kind of flops over. He's constantly, seemingly trying to straighten it out.
I don't know what you mean by a title. Well, the two of you graduated, but regardless, your familiar is just sort of there.
Yes, yes.
Oh, so
It is
not in
quite
your
all
control.
right. You'll have plenty of times to, get other titles.
I suppose I am sort of there, aren't I? Okay.
Well, we are here on official business as per the request of the Dragon Empress.
Yes. I understand. She wants to teleport you using our teleportation circle. It requires so many mind points. Oh, it's going to give me such a headache. Come on, this way.
And the Archmagus hops off of his chair, and you can see he's about 3.5 feet tall.
Wow.
The beard is dragging on the floor, a good 1 foot past where he stands.
Is it filthy?
Yeah. There's definitely like a few things stuck in the beard here and there. There's like a fork. There's like a pencil. You know. There's some papers and stuff that are crammed in there.
So what sort of magic is your specialty?
Specialty? I don't have any specialties. I'm just special.
Yes, indeed. I agree.
Talk about a special
Archmagus, I requested several students to assist you with the cataloging of the various scrolls that are here. I see that they did not do their tasks. No, they arrived. I told them to go away. I understand exactly where everything is. Why did I want them to move it? Because it is unbecoming of an Archmagus. Because if students arrive, you must speak with them. I'm not speaking to any students. When the heck was the last time you think that I actually spoke to any students?
Just now?
We're graduates.
not
That's
students
Yes,
anymore.
technicalities, semantics, whatever, what have you. Anyway, follow me.
Right.
Professor walks over to a side of the room, and you can see that there's like some candelabras that are there. And he just kind of like casually waves his hand, and the candelabras light up. And he says,
Now, where was it? Where was it?
he begins to look around, dragging his beard across the floor. You see papers getting dragged with the beard every now and again. And he just shoves over a pile of scrolls and parchment. And
Here it was.
and you can see beyond the scrolls and parchment, there appears to be like a portrait hanging on one of the walls. He looks at the portrait, and then he says several words in a language that none of you recognize, and he begins to cast one of the most efficient and clean spells that you've ever seen. If you would like to attempt to understand what he is doing, I will take an insight, and the difficulty will be 14.
Yes. Should this be a group check or a regular check?
Up to you. If multiple people are doing it, we can do a group check.
Oh.
Okay. Insight, you said? Difficulty 14.
Difficulty 14.
Okay.
Oh. I have the crit.
Support checks are 10 actually, so you just have to get 10.
Oh. Nope. I'm not paying attention. I'm paying attention to all the scrolls.
15 success.
Holy shit, Iris. This was so fucking clean and fast. The Archmagus just cast like 3 spells at once, and it was super fast. Even you've never even seen Professor Drosk cast magic like this. It's equivalent to how it must look for other people to watch you guys cast spells. It looks effortless, but you can tell it's extremely practiced, and the Archmagus just cast a very complicated transportation kind of magic, combined with an illusion magic, combined with what appears to be some kind of spell activation. It was like a ritual that he just cast super fast.
Are they a hero or what? I say under my slime because I can't whisper because I don't have breath. to
I'm
Iris.
just watching, eyes widened.
I mean, they moved like one almost.
As he does this, the portrait just kind of dissolves, and you can see like what appears to be a hallway where the portrait was.
I didn't know what titles were.
True.
The Archmagus begins to walk down the hallway. Professor Dross says, "He always likes to show off.
That was so impressive, Professor.
He's not the Archmagus for no reason."
Think that he would be missing anything if I took anything. I mean, borrowed anything, brought it back later, put it back in the same spot.
Enders!
Sorry.
How many Archmages have there been before?
Well, to my knowledge, they've existed for well over 2,000 years. So depending on the Archmagus, it was varying.
How long has this one been in their position?
107 years.
Oh, okay.
A century?
Yes, 107 years.
Very nice.
Wow.
Do we follow them?
Come on.
I'll shake my surprise away and follow.
Okay.
The Archmagus is just kind of like moving along, and just now you realized they appear to be floating as they are moving down this hallway.
I must learn that magic.
For your calves, Iris, you spent so much effort going up those stairs, you'll lose it all.
I must learn that magic immediately.
Which
Okay.
magic are you referring to?
I point to his feet.
Oh. I would assume it's just like the same magic that brought me up here. So not? Oh, you didn't get to experience that. Sorry.
I will learn it.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of this corridor, there appears to be a vaulted ceilinged room. It's about the same size as the Archmagus's office, maybe 20 feet in diameter. Something about like that, and sort of, like a vaulted ceiling, so has a sort of like V shape, a conical shape almost.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. Did we walk down a hole
Yeah.
and the tower is rounded?
Uh-huh. It's a cylinder.
Okay. Yeah,
An illusion.
Oh,
yeah,
teleported already.
I've been mumbling to myself.
Just to be fair, when you see the tower from the outside, from Infernia, it just looks like a single tower. But you've been inside this place. It doesn't make the time and space, the space like is distorted or something inside
What,
this place.
in
You are well
TARDIS
aware.
Nation?
Right, and Infernia itself is hidden as well, is it not?
Yes.
Incredible.
So, you come to this vaulted room, and you can see a chamber that's kind of similar to the training chamber, except it's not like a raised platform. There's simply several pillars. We'll say there's probably 7 pillars around what appears to be a circle. The Archmagus begins to walk over towards each pillar, and again you can see like quick flicks of his little hands, which when he casts spells, it's just kind of like these massive sleeves, expose his hands. So like every time he casts, the sleeves just kind of like whip around, and they're huge. They look like a little kid wearing like a massive, mage robe. But like he's practiced, and when he does his hand movements, his hands come out of the sleeves to cast the spells. But again, there's some like spell work, and you can see runes begin to activate along each pillar.
Hmm.
The Archmagus walks over to each pillar and says,
Very impressive work. You know, being able to complete the entire the entire course load for several years in a few weeks. The last time that anyone did that was, well, another hero.
There was another hero who attended the school?
Oh, not for a very long time.
Was it in your time as Archmagus?
Oh, yes. Yes. I think it was about 86, 87 years ago.
Do you know their name?
I don't even know your names.
Well,
Hi.
Irislith.
Mm-hmm.
Nice to meet you.
Bit unfair, don't you think?
unfair?
Yes. Heroes.
Well, I don't consider myself a hero. I haven't done anything heroic yet, but I will.
I just mean the whole thing with your heroes.
What do you
Yes. I agree.
Well, it's unfair for everyone involved.
mean? In what way?
Well, you are whisked away from your worlds, brought here under unknown circumstances.
From our
Unfair
world.
for everyone that is here on this world in Regalia, watching
I mean-
your incredible progress and your skills and abilities that you don't earn.
You could kind of say the same thing about yourself, right? Because you've been here for 107 years and most humans die after 70, so I mean, like, you have a bit of an unfair advantage too, right?
Yes. Yes,
Well-
indeed.
Perhaps heroes are necessary.
Hmm.
They are something to look up to and to try to constantly try to achieve a higher level. I mean, I don't think I'm any better than any of you. But
Your understanding of levels are strange.
right,
At least to us, the people of Regalia.
What level are you?
Well, in your terms, I suppose I would be level 50.
max level?
Of course, I'm the Archmagus of the most prestigious school in all of Regalia.
That's nice, because I was wondering, because, like, this is a teleportation, right? We're going to be going from, like, here to somewhere else. I was wondering, how often does that fail?
An interesting question. I suppose if one was extremely unskilled or unfamiliar with the basics of time and space, it would be 75%
Failure or success?
failure.
Glorious.
Do you know what happened to that hero that you mentioned?
Digs into his beard, looks for something. Removes what appears to be some kind of snack. Starts eating it.
Iris, he's an archmagus, not an archhistorian.
Well, they go hand in hand, do they not?
Heroes in general do not have pleasant endings. Sorry to say.
So something bad.
I don't remember the specifics, but I remember that there was, Well, it was some sort of catastrophe that was happening. I believe it was something along the lines of one of the kaiju escaping from Etessa. The hero, of course, fought against it bravely, pushed it back, while other adventurers from Asgore assisted. And then, well, they met their end. They saved countless people here, though.
Note to self, do not accept to fight any kaiju, they will kill you. Thank you.
Do you remember at all around when the rift appeared in the sky? Was it before or after their time?
Oh, the Stormvale Rift has been around for a very, very long time. Significantly longer than I have been alive. Why do you ask?
It's just an anomaly, you know?
Your world does not have such things?
No.
Hmm.
I mean, we have natural disasters and a variety of bad things, but
You can still remember things from your world?
I have no idea what they're even talking about, honestly. I just go along with whatever they say.
His brain broke.
Not uncommon. It is far less common, in fact, to meet a hero that can remember anything of their world.
really?
Oh, yes.
I look towards Bo and kind of tilt my head.
What? Well, I have something in my membrane.
I wonder. Well, at any rate, we appreciate your assistance with this. Is there anything we can do to help?
Help? Oh, no. No. That is not required. How about a piece of advice?
From an Archmagus? Absolutely.
I don't like to warrant my opinions on anyone or put them on anyone. So I would always ask beforehand. You are heroes. Anyone from Regalia and can tell with some degree of intelligence. But I recommend that you seek out knowledge, much as you have in coming here.
I tend to do so.
I
You seem to have a lot of knowledge laying around about here that you're probably not using. Do you want to part with any of it?
Yes, anything to assist us if you know anything in terms of history books, any sort of arcane anything.
I am far too busy to spend my time detailing every bit of minute history to you. However, my people... do you know much about the Luminara?
Would I have known anything
Do
about
we?
them in, like, the context of the game?
So...
Aren't they expansion? I can't remember.
Let's see here. Inside our World of Regalia info, Nocisia is the home of Luminara, and it's up to each of you. If you'd like to make some kind of roll, we can do that. But it is not expansion content.
Then I feel like we would, well,
I was a huge lore head. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nocisia is the home of the Luminara. And it is also considered like the home of the sages. It is a place where information is, well, it's kept and recorded, and this probably would have been like end vanilla game content for you to travel to. But Nocicia is basically a small area. It's like a really small country that is effectively like one town and a few beaches and stuff. But the town itself is in a valley that is effectively a large tree, the tree of knowledge. And here the tree is sort of home to the Luminara and these great sages that are protectors of knowledge, and they house much of the history of Regalia.
Well, I believe you're historians, right? Or at least, generally speaking, right?
Yes. Some people consider us secret keepers.
There's a lot to be learned from the sages.
Are you advising we meet with them?
Far be it from me to give you any sort of direction. You are the heroes, but I am merely suggesting that knowing more about Regalia, knowing more about yourselves and other heroes is valuable information.
Yes, I agree. And possibly will keep us from meeting the end of these other heroes.
Yes, very
Furthermore,
astute.
I do not place myself above any of you. Personally. The hero thing is just whatever everyone keeps calling us. I am from Brahm. I am in... well, maybe not normal, but I'm a person that's just trying to learn. I've learned a lot from our current mentor when I look back at the professor.
Yes, Professor Dusk is one of the best.
Archmagus material, I would say.
Well, perhaps, maybe. We'll see.
It's about our time to get going. You too?
I'm smiling brightly, having heard you compliment the professor for once.
Oh. Are you glitching?
No, it was very sweet and very true. But we will take your not advice and definitely try to illuminate ourselves. I know that in particular Anders is very eager to learn quite a lot, especially in the areas of magics.
Yes.
So maybe that's our next shout, right?
It is up to you. However, I will say it's a good idea not to get on the Dragon Empress's bad side. He would know from personal experience. That is neither here nor there, Professor Dusk. Now, shall we begin?
Indeed.
Where do I put myself?
Well, stand where you are for now. I've activated the runes. Before you travel, have any of you teleported before?
Not recently. Do we need a passport?
Depends. I've been to the void.
Is that what you were referencing with the in-between, Professor Dusk? Yes. Intriguing. Well, this sort of teleportation is a little bit different. It can be rather disorienting. if you've never done it before, I would recommend... Oh, did you eat breakfast?
I mean, can I have spent a Fabula points to have eaten one of the professor's stools as a parting gift?
Oh, a Fabula point for
Yeah, sure, why not?
Mm-hmm. I say, that stool was rather quite something, Professor.
Did you eat another piece of my furniture from my office?
No, I say, as like a chair leg kind of pokes out momentarily before sinking back into like the opaqueness of my slime.
I see. One has quite the appetite as a slime.
If you can call it that.
Well, let's hope you don't get sick then. There
What
are
does that
some people that tend to get a bit sick when traveling through the transportation circles.
Oh,
All right.
Anyway, the last of the runes. I will activate it. You simply need to step into the circle, and I will finish the incantation, and the two circles will connect. Similar to if you fold a piece of paper in half and poke a pencil through it. It's a bit like traveling like that.
Hmm.
All right. Standing better than sitting.
Oh, well, a good question. I don't think anyone's ever sat and going through the teleportation circle that I can remember.
We do have a slime, and yes,
I
I'm
can't even
always
step
sitting.
at all. Mm. Is the world flat?
I'm sorry, is the what?
Is the world flat?
Mm.
Regalia?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it is not flat.
And how are you gonna fold it so we can go through it? What looks like a piece of paper?
Time and space.
Yes, time and space.
Good, soon tight.
Just sit here, and I move Bo in between
Blip.
Iris and I.
remember we read about entropy?
No.
That's time and space. It's a type of magic.
My specialty. Well, one of them. I think. At least the professor says. Anyway, let's go. And I do the stupid Spider-Man pose. I go in between standing and kneeling just because there was no definitive answer.
Superhero landing, but in
Yeah,
standing.
just the pose.
Love it.
You will have
Before
to walk
go
into the circle, of course.
Oh, yes, of course.
yes, right here.
We move up and I get back into position.
As the Archmagus begins the last of the incantations, you see Professor Drosk with the same expression that you've known her for, looking at you as particles begin to grow from the edge of the circle and begin to connect to the 7 pillars around the circle. Each pillar begins to illuminate, and you see this different rune appear at the top of each of these pillars as they begin to sort of light up.
As we fade out, I'll slowly pull out the grimoire and hold it up. And I'll mouth thank you.
Bye.
She never gave it to me.
Professor Drosk sort of just looks at you and she gives you like just the barest hint of a smile, Enders.
Frustratedly, I knew she knew I took it, and then I just kind of lowered my head.
Before we go, I'll also whisper in her mind. We'll try to make you proud.
Try more not to disappoint me.
The perfect parent. I love it.
professor begins to walk away even before the transportation begins. And the Archmagus looks at all of you and says,
Have a safe trip. And remember, the Maleficarnum is not responsible for any spells that you may cast once you leave the school. So just remember that anytime
Are we getting a disclosure agreement just now?
Where do we sign? He never said what percentages was. Ah!
as the magic begins to flow around you, there's a moment with a purple and orange flash of light as you appear in a very different place. As you come to your senses, you see a sort of black, marbled, with gold, cylindrical room. There are, in fact, similar-looking pillars with similar-looking runes that have been activated. And you can see several guards and a few familiar faces as Rue and Gregwood stand off to the side, along with the Dragon Empress, as you appear inside the other teleportation circle.
Riley! I'm running to her.
Who the hell
Hey.
is Riley?
Take you into my arms and I hug you tightly.
Hey. Oh, are you all right?
I'm fine. And I awkwardly begin to pull myself from you, gently pushing you back. How are you?
We're okay. I think, and I look back to the others.
As you look back, I tilt slightly to the side and I look past you, past Iris, past Bo, and I look at Enders. Hey,
What have you done with Rue?
I am Rue.
No. Iris called you a different name, and I don't understand what's going on here.
Oh, no,
You're
no, no.
playing games.
This is Rue. This is Rue. It's just another name for her.
You seem to be doing better.
In the terms of flesh and blood, I believe all is there.
All three of you that have arrived, please make might and might checks. Open checks, not a group check.
Open check, might. Oh, critical.
Yeah. So, Bo, you feel fine, and you have an opportunity.
An opportunity. Blah, 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 what even? Hey, group, what should I get? I don't want to ruin the moment by looking for opportunities. So what should I get?
There's advantage. There's bonding,
Information.
You know what?
information, lost item.
I'll burn it like I always do. Favor. My actions earn you someone support an aberration. Maybe perhaps the caster of the spell goes, wow, slimes have great constitution for
Yeah.
teleportation.
Because after taking like one step, Iris and Enders, you are really nauseous. And you are having like intense vertigo arriving here.
I take a step back from Iris.
Oh, sorry.
You look a little green.
Yeah, I think the teleportation makes you want to toss your cookies, so to speak.
I have no cookies.
Oh. I look around helplessly and then over to the Empress. What is her disposition?
She is watching this entire exchange. She seems very interested in your interactions.
Maybe we should try to sit you down. Any water?
Yeah, I'm sure it'll wear off soon.
I will open my inventory and pull out a water skin and hold it out to Iris.
Thank you.
The guards and stuff are all kind of watching as well. You can see they all have like hands on weapons, and they haven't drawn them, but their hands are on their weapons. And there is somebody that is taking very rapid notes.
You can see that my ears are somewhat folded. They are down, and my tail is drooping behind me ever since you've arrived.
I nod toward the Empress and a slight bow to the Empress. We have lots to discuss.
Yes, we do.
I walk past Rue and I say, that may not be who you once known. Details are fuzzy. But I apologize if I do not show sentiments of whatever was before.
I lean in as you stop beside me. I sniff you. Do you smell different?
Probably a lot different.
What do you
Almost
smell like?
foreign.
There's also the smells of like being in a different place too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like Infernia smells different than Millefax. Millefax smells different than, or Cinder Shroud smells different than, like Syntharis, and like every place has its own sort of smells. Like Syntharis and Clatterpoint smelled very stanky and like a little bit of a fishy smell, and like Skaldmere smelled sort of like that. Plus, it also smelled like, dragon dung and, like the smell of the sea. And Cinder Shroud smells like a big city with canals and stuff, so it doesn't smell great.
I imagine that, like, because you're a cat, and stop me if I'm wrong here, but, you maybe have like a sensitive, like cat-like nose. You can pick out other things too. You don't just rely on your eyes.
Yeah, of course, you smell like a different place, but I imagine I can't smell anything familiar with you.
Yeah.
And I take a shy step back. What
Understandable.
happened to you?
I believe I died. Or a version of me did. And I was in a place in between undescribable void. The other two apparently came and plucked what they could from a mess of chaotic strands. And this is what they pulled out. And from my understanding, it was their choice. I believe you'll notice, like, my eyes are different. Everything is, looks like I'm wearing the same skin, but it's a lot different. I retain memories of Brahm and some of the adventures we went on here.
Oh.
What?
Do you remember the convention?
And I look puzzled over to the others.
I
What
look
is
at
she on about?
Rue, and I'd tell Rue, he doesn't even know what XP is.
What? And I look you up and down, looking terribly confused.
Ask what you want. Go on. Let's get it out of the way now.
Do you remember Jan?
Again, these names are foreign.
Moon.
Moon.
Yes, she died. Now there is only the Valkyrie. A high-class villain, a threat to Regalia. It must be expunged in the name of the heroes.
With that, my chin dips a little and I carefully look over at the Empress. Yeah. That was what I was hoping we could talk about.
Oh. When I look towards the Empress, you let them in, or let her in on what we were discussing.
Come. Leave the teleportation circle. We will have a conversation.
I follow the Empress.
As you move through the Imperial Palace, this place is, again, more impressive than Koga. This like black marble and gold, along with stunning tapestries and lush furniture, populates this place. Statues of the Dragon Empress and previous rulers of Millefax litter the walls, and various statues are seen as you walk through grand hallways. You are escorted by various guards and such through this place, and it is so beautiful and very intimidating as you make your way through.
As we're walking, you can see that I've wrapped my arms around myself, and there's a heaviness on me. One that's entirely uncharacteristic. And I sort of lag behind as everyone's filing after the Empress.
Very well. You're taken to what appears to be some kind of, I guess, like a. I don't think they take you to the throne room. I imagine you would be sat at some sort of conference table looking room. It's very posh, it's very comfortable, but also very imposing. Like massive table, grandiose chairs, and there is, of course, at the head of the table sits the Dragon Empress. There are probably 10 guards that are here as well. All of them look like badasses. As you make your way through, the temperature is probably, it's not really comfortable. I would say it's leaning more towards like hot, which is a bit different than the Maleficarnum. Infernia was hot. It was like really very, I mean, it was, you know, like desert-like temperatures. And here it's probably pretty close to that. Maleficarnum was like temperature controlled. It was like, you know, they had like a proper HVAC running through that place, magical HVAC. And here it's definitely like, it's not uncomfortable, but it's like on the hot side. You're all kind of like motioned to sit after the Dragon Empress sits at the head of the table.
Right, I'll go ahead and I'll take a seat.
Right, sit down.
I kind of plop myself on Iris's shoulder because I'm still the familiar.
I sit down last.
Now, your friend Rue here, or should I say Riley, has,
Shrink.
in fact, said much of your adventures. She has spoken of how you arrived here and this world beyond Regalia. The world you come from. Yes.
Hmm?
Right?
Right.
It is not uncommon, from my understanding, for heroes to lose their memories of their original worlds.
The only world I know is this one. It's the only one I'm able to protect.
Yes. We shall see, Anders. We shall see. From my understanding, the two of you have graduated from the Maleficarnum within merely a few weeks. Impressive.
Yeah, congratulations, guys.
Yes.
Do you have any more information about the Valkyrie?
I sit up. Yes. Then close my eyes. The Valkyrie. High-class villain. Killed 3 of us. If my memory serves me correct. Starting with Rue.
I look down at the table and I nod.
Then Bo.
Hmm?
You were destroyed once, Bo.
Shattered? Squished? Plopped? I don't know about destroyed.
Iris has performed some high-level magics that you did not know about to bring them back. I, on the other hand, tried to hold her off so the others can get out. I believe I spent the most time with the Valkyrie. Then, I tried everything in my power to... It's fuzzy. Sway her from her ways. She seemed caught between 2 personalities. Like an eclipse over a moon. Slowly losing light. I then remember splitting myself into multiple versions. It was a spell that I wasn't ready to perform. I did this to buy time. But unfortunately, there was an anomaly that prevented me from performing at peak, and I looked towards her. Though instructed to leave, they came back for me. I suffered a massive blow to the face, and everything went black. I believe I died at that point. In the middle of it, I stared deep inside of what was once known Moon's visage, and there was nothing left but chaos, hunger, and ultimate destruction.
But
Then
yet,
the void happened and I came to. Information updated to me, and I looked to the others. I did not share this with them immediately. She is now fully classified as a villain. There's no traces that I can tell of Moon left.
She was injected with something. With Emberstone, we believe. We saw a video of it.
On a screen.
Yes. Her last attack did involve an absorption of a large amount of Emberstone. It ended me.
And I recall when I activated my magic, the Emberstone also reacted, seeming to empower her more, perhaps, or something.
You speak as if this was some sort of catalyst.
It does seem like a boost in power for her.
Have there been... Also?
I was gonna say also, from what I know, anything that seems to be a dependent may be used against one as powerful as she. Calculations seem to be, this is not a one-time thing. We have to be on guard. And if I speak out of turn, Empress, I apologize. You may need to be on the utmost guard. Any Emberstone that may be in the city, hidden, can be subject to draw out the Valkyrie. At least that's what I believe.
Have you ever done or have there ever been experiments on people or heroes that you know of utilizing Emberstone? The injection of it?
To my knowledge, no. However, with this new information from the laboratories, I have learned that there have been, without my knowledge, and I do not appreciate Millefax not having said knowledge. Drakmor and the disaster there that we believe to be caused by Moon and this individual known as Tim Cross.
You can see the Empress is like trying to look at all three of you and gauge your reaction in hearing this name. Do any of you have a reaction?
I just immediately think it's the person that injected her. And it's more so a reaction towards that.
Yeah, there is a bit of a foreboding look on my face.
So Bo and Iris both have a reaction.
A reaction.
Okay. If anybody's like really trying to read the Empress, you would note that she's clocking that.
The Empress will remember that.
Yeah.
Whilst... Oh, go on.
Go ahead.
Whilst we were in the laboratory, there was, what we can only assume was a test subject. We think maybe it was a hero. Does the name Derivak mean anything to you?
Yes. We looked into this individual. We contacted Syntharis in regards to their existence. There was, in fact, a hero that worked with Elendrath at the start of the war. In fact, there were many that worked for both Elendrath and Syntharis at the start of the war. This
You
one...
see my ears perk up at the mention of this.
This one, this Derivak, was, from what we understood, killed early on. But hearing this information at Drakmor suggests that they were not killed or they were experimented upon. We believe there was another that was taken as well.
Was it someone by the name of Azuka? That was a name that he mentioned.
Yes. Who is he?
We don't know.
You just said that he mentioned this. Who do you mean?
Deravac. In the stupor, we fought.
Deravac spoke to you.
We fought Deravac.
He's dead.
Indeed, he seemed to... That's why I brought it up with the experiment talk. That was the one that I made mention of, that they possibly were experimented on.
I open my inventory and I pull out the air tank that I took.
Yeah. Do you say anything about it?
I
mean, the
hold it
guards.
out.
The guards draw weapons as soon as you take something out of your inventory.
My ears flatten and I...
You just hear like the sound of like 10 like weapons being drawn, like a few lances, a few swords.
This was on his person when we encountered them.
The Empress just kind of motions with her hands, and you hear all the weapons get sheathed. She motions towards the canister or whatever, and the person that was writing things down, just seems to be scribbling away. It looks like they reach for the canister, and there's still like a quill writing on the parchment. Like
We have a stenographer in here.
like as they take the canister.
It doesn't appear to be dangerous at first glance, Your Eminence. However, it does appear to be some sort of technology. I believe it to be originating from Medwin's star. If my eyes do not deceive me, some sort of steam-powered technology, from what I could tell. Intriguing.
Continue. What else do you know of this Deravac?
We found files while we were in the laboratory. I believe they listed him as an abomination.
Abomination?
Indeed, and there were others in the facility labeled as such.
Are you suggesting that there are more?
Well, there was another one that we read about, that stood out. Their name was Owl, but it seems as though they died while we were in the facility.
Perhaps failed experiments, Your Majesty. Yes. What were you doing, Cross? What were you doing in this place? Why were you experimenting with heroes? And what of the Ember Stone that you found there? Did it look strange or different?
It tasted really weird. And there were weird creatures there as well that attacked us, and
Wait a moment.
I tried to...
You ate it.
Kinda.
Has the slime had any reaction?
Oh, no, none that I've been able to notice. How did it make you feel after? Did you feel sick or anything? You haven't seemed to lash out or have any reaction.
Ipecac.
Right, that was the thing that made you throw up. Or want to throw up. While we were in the facility, did we notice anything abnormal about the Emberstone?
Make an insight. This will be difficulty 12.
Could I potentially get something since I touched it?
So you can potentially, I would say you can make a roll as well. Inside difficulty 12. These will just be
Okay.
2 separate rolls, not a group.
Gotcha.
I would like to use my lucky 7 in order to swap the 2 for a 7, which would then create an opportunity.
Okay, so that will turn it into a crit.
And I'm just looking for information.
Yeah, okay. You notice several things strange about the Emberstone. And, I mean, you haven't exactly seen a lot of it since you've arrived, but you have seen it. It was all in some sort of crystalline form from when you've seen it, sort of in its natural state. Except when you were in the lab, you saw it as a gas, you saw it as a liquid, and you saw it in solid state. And you saw that, unlike in normal physics, when things goes, it has an order in which it transforms into these different states, right? Normally, you would have something go, it's from solid to liquid to gas, right? In that order or opposite. In the lab, you saw it jump states. Like it went straight from a solid to a gas. You saw something switch from a gas to a liquid, so you saw it sort of move. It was chaotic. It switched states in various ways. And from what you could tell, Moon was the only one that absorbed it.
Well, the different states of matter. Normally, in nature, we've only seen Emberstone in the form of crystals, right? At least us, prior to the laboratory.
Yes.
But
It does not reside in other states, from what we understand.
we saw it in other states, and also leaping into states that it should not be able to.
You have seen it in liquid and gaseous form?
That's what I
Indeed.
try to drink or take.
Furious scribbling, like by the note taker.
Why?
It looked tasty, like
I don't
Kool-Aid?
care for your eating habits.
You asked why.
I was speaking to myself.
Oh, okay. Does she have an answer?
She's got a very ponderous face on at the moment. And I think she says,
What were you doing? Who are you? We have done what we can to locate this one known as Tim Cross. We searched records, and we have found next to nothing. Yet this person is known to you. And the small bits of information that we have found suggests that this individual apparently arrived approximately the same time or earlier than when the heroes that arrived with your group arrived. When Moon arrived, perhaps earlier. The only records we were able to find were related to this Tim Cross at some sort of, well, a casual checkpoint. They were making their way into Millifax. We believe from Brabacina, crossing the border into Zankrath.
Well, from all the information I'm gathering here, and the odd name that this one shares with the odd names that are being spoken, just a hunch, maybe this individual has the ability to jump worlds. If this other place that you speak of is true, other than Regalia.
Brabacina. Brabacina is the country to the southeast of Milifax.
Oh.
Zankrath is the city closest to its border. It is the home of many artificers. There are many competent people that live there. Not exactly an ally of Milifax, but we occasionally will trade with them. That is the only record we have of Tim Cross. It is most curious. I do not know how he made his way into Drakmor, how he was able to convince the staff to follow him in whatever plan he had. But I assure you, we will find out all that we can from the staff that has survived. We have already begun questioning the researchers there. However, I wonder, what will you do next?
Well, I was hoping to discuss that with you in private.
We're a team.
Yes, I've noticed that recently. So I guess I'll be open in front. I've been going back and forth with the Empress here and there, and I have dedicated myself as her sword to take down the Valkyrie once I become strong enough to do so.
Bo, being one
Yeah,
of
what's
the
he saying?
few people that can understand Greg, Greg says,
Did he just say he's going to kill Moon?
I tell Greg, yep, he says he's gonna kill Moon.
I did not say that.
You didn't
I
hear
said-
us.
Is that what you just said?
you just
out
hear
loud?
Bo talking in the
Oh.
in Greg's
Oh, I thought
shrublet
you said that
language.
out loud. Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a multitude of things we could do before killing her.
You misunderstand where I'm coming from. I said take down the Valkyrie. Did not say anything about killing Moon.
You mean the current state she is in? Right. Okay.
Expunge the Valkyrie from Moon. Get her to a weakened state, to where she could barely move. On the cusp of the in-between, we pull Moon out, leave the Valkyrie there to die, as parts of me have done so. You possess the power, Iris, to do so.
I'm picking up what you're putting down, but there is a chance that we can make her go poo-brained, you know, or like shatter her and get like a boring librarian or something.
I believe that happened to me because I split myself into many. I shouldn't have done what I've done. It was untested, but it was a last-ditch effort to save you all. I believe that was the intention.
This is great. This It's a plan.
Is it?
Kind of.
I have also promised the Empress that if this goes awry, that destroying the subject completely would be the failsafe.
I don't know if I could do such a thing.
Well,
It was-
I mean, go on.
I mean, it was incredibly difficult, and we almost lost you.
We almost lost ourselves.
It's not meant to be easy. As I mentioned, we're untrained. We'd have to accelerate our training to even be on par with the Valkyrie.
True, but with this particular move, we'd have to brush that up too, because the professor said, failure. If we couldn't bring any part of you back, both of us would have died in there with you.
Oh, yes.
So if we fail trying to help Moon this way, I don't think there is okay, let's kill her instead. I think it's no more credits kind of situation.
But the end goal is the same. To save Regalia. To become the hero.
Of course. But I'm looking around the room at this point. Are any of the people present, any of the guards, anything like that, do they look as though they have any sort of reaction to this kind of discussion? I'm kind of trying to gauge basically because we just gave them our plan. You know, these guards I would assume are trustworthy, but this is a huge plan.
Yeah, insight, difficulty 14. If anybody wants to contribute to this, you can roll in a group.
Am I doing a group check? Or are you
Yes.
guys... Okay. Insight. I almost put 115.
You
That's
can
the
make it
difficulty.
115 difficulty if you want.
No!
11.
10. Oh, it helped.
You can end. I was talking, so I won't be a part of this. Just assume you're doing this while I was talking.
15 success.
Yeah, so I think that the guards don't really have much of a reaction, but the note taker that seems to be I guess somewhat in the know here definitely had a reaction. This person that is taking the notes looks a bit surprised by the suggestion, for sure.
I look to between Anders and the Empress, and then I glance over at the note taker.
The
And then
Empress is cool as a fucking cucumber.
Well, at any rate, I mean, we... You're right. I mean, we would need a lot of practice and knowledge. Particularly, I mean, we haven't heard that there are any other heroes, but what if there are? Maybe we can find help. We don't know anything about the Suzuka person, or if they died, there were no records of them. Other than that, they were there at some point.
Your idea is intriguing. I do not know much about this place that you went this in between. I believe it is worth further study. We, as a country, as an empire, are currently putting Moon on the highest priority alert. If she enters Milifax in any of our checkpoints or cities, I will be notified immediately. And If she is to be seen, she will be treated as the highest threat possible.
Question.
Speak.
Well, the last time, like, some of the best dragon riders went after her, she kind of destroyed them all. Would it not be a better idea to avoid her?
You mean to cower weakly in a corner because of her power?
Not really. More like,
I think
Make
that
sure
is what
everyone-
you suggest.
it's an
My
option.
dragon riders are prized. They are valuable. Not just to me, but to the people of Milofax, both as a symbol and as a force of protection. Now, the loss that was suffered from the guard at Infernia is deep. I grant you that. But I assure you that none of my guard would back down from the challenge, would back down from that power, because they have one desire: to serve Milofax, to protect its people, and to serve me. There is no higher honor. So no, they will not cower, they will not hide, even if it means their deaths. Because death in a service for Milofax and its people is the greatest achievement that any of them could have.
Then at least let us be the first there. We don't doubt the strength of your army, but we have seen horrible things. What Bo is trying to say is that it is more valuable to keep them
You
at the ready.
may have graduated from the Maleficarnum for your abilities and your skills. But from what I understand, Moon easily defeated all of you. Is this wrong?
No, it is not wrong, which is why we need your help to get stronger.
Then what do you propose?
Maybe use Rue.
Me?
Oh, yes. I've been eyeing you the whole time we were speaking. Your connection with Moon seems to be the deepest. What do you suggest?
Part of the reason why we're even talking to the Empress is because I suggested that we could potentially be bait. Or at least try something. We've got a connection with her. Should we not try to use this? And should we not try to prepare as much as we can?
That is my point. Even with the skills that you have gained from the Maleficarnum, your talent for spellcraft and combat is impressive. But you are still no match for Moon.
But we could be, in time.
Yes. Perhaps. Then, how will you accomplish this?
Accelerated training. We have skimmed the surface of it at the Maleficarum. Have learned many tricks. We must work together. Learn each one's abilities. We've been doing it wrong. I apparently have done it wrong. I tried to take on Moon alone. That was the first mistake.
I should think so.
Yes, but I have learned that even though I can make many copies of myself, it doesn't hold a candle to what all of us can do together. We have to form, as one would say, combo abilities.
Practice on the field together. That,
Sure.
in conjunction with perhaps the Archmagus's not suggestion of seeking out more knowledge with the seers,
Yes.
sages.
You mean to go to Narcissia?
An option.
Not a bad one at that.
Empress, do you see this? And I'll try to open my quest log and gesture towards it.
See what?
You don't see this?
Your hand?
So maybe it's a hero thing, but there's a log right here. Maybe you can't see it, but
Is there some sort of illusion cast upon this tree?
no. The other heroes can see it, right? Iris?
It's innate.
Can
it's
we
like
see each other's logs?
I can't see a thing. I've just been going along with whatever you guys were saying the whole time.
Really?
Do you not have a log?
I have something, but when you act in a way of pulling something up, it's just gestures.
Right.
I try to see if it's updated since the last time I checked.
What are you checking?
The one where I was tasked to convince the Empress to help me.
So I don't recall what that specifically was. I don't appear to have updated that or given that.
It was to basically seek out the Empress to try and see if she'll help, I think, with reunifying us when that whole
Yeah,
arc
so
was
that
up.
that would have been completed, Rue. And you'll notice your level has increased to level 22.
I just completed a quest. We have a list. Whenever we get a quest, it populates. And I just had one here. Convince the Empress to help you. And it succeeded.
I wonder-
dismiss it.
Who set the quest?
I do not know of what you speak. I remember in times past speaking with Moon about such things. It was strange, but she made similar gestures as you did.
Interesting. Now
Well, that's-
close the quest log.
That's how we get powered up, so to speak. Through doing tasks that are either assigned to us in the world or by whoever is giving us. The quest that, for example, brought us to you.
There is talk in histories of a system. It is mentioned in ancient texts. Spoke of power and magic. And it is similar to what you speak of.
It's helped me level up. I'm level 22 now.
Your, terrifying majesty, may I ask a, bold, question?
Ask it.
Could you ask me to give you something that Iris has? Just say I command you to give me a thing that Iris has that's magical? In those words.
Please make an insight and willpower check, Bo.
Oh, I see.
This is going to be difficulty 12.
Okay. Insight, willpower, difficulty 12.
Imagine if you crit this, and then it's like, okay, we'll just level up to Moon's level just by using the loops.
Right. I rolled a 7, so unfortunately no. Unless, of course, I don't have any Fabula points. I've already used them. Never mind.
Or a stool.
I do not know what she has. This is idiotic.
No, but the
Fair
point
enough.
that he's trying to make is that if perhaps you were to present us with any sort of task, big or small, we'd be able to be empowered by that, perhaps.
Break the system.
I command you to pull out Iris's chair.
Do I get a quest?
No.
I look at my quest log. Wait for it. Maybe retrieve something. But just in case, I pull out Iris's chair from underneath her.
Hey!
Nothing happens.
Nothing happened then. Maybe it has to be something less trivial than that.
I am not going to waste my time doing this.
Apologies, if I may. I believe this system that we keep referring to, everything that we have gotten so far may be personal. We all may have different tasks unless it involves all of us together. Us. Maybe this system has its own agenda for each one of us. So trying to trick the system, it's not going to work.
Right.
I sure hope the system doesn't want me to do the thing that... I do.
Well, at any rate, we would need to identify whatever tasks work and train in order to hopefully match up to Moon.
Well, if you wish to follow the same journey, at least the one that Moon disclosed to me years ago, this is what she remembered.
And the Empress makes a motion to the scribe that is keeping track of everything. And you see there's a papyrus, a scroll that's just kind of like passed over to you. And you see a list of places, and it's just titled Moon's Journey.
Perfect. Thank you.
This is the journey that Moon communicated to me. At least 7 years of it. Judging from what I understand, there was a period here.
And the Empress points to when Moon was in Syntharis. Early on, about 10 years ago. Closer to 9.5 years ago.
She went missing for a period of time. And here, and here.
You can see there's a few periods where time is unaccounted for.
I tried to find out more about where Moon had gone. But I do not know.
I have what if we visited our hometowns and talked to the leaders there and got information from them as well at some point.
Be careful. This information is valuable. I assure you.
We'll guard it with our lives.
Understood.
There are those out there that are predators.
And you can see her teeth as she says this.
We all have our own motives and our own desires. I think you will find that anyone that you speak to will be much the same. Make no mistake, I will do what I believe is the best for Millefax. First and foremost, I cannot speak on the others, but it is something to be wary of. Regardless, I have other matters to take care of. You have told me all that you know, yes?
I believe so.
To
Is
the
any-
best of my knowledge.
Is anyone trying to hide anything?
No.
No.
I'm withholding, but I'm not trying to hide it. I'm more so. I'm just stone faced, but I'm withholding. I'm definitely a person that keeps aces to the chest and not give everything for reasons.
Yeah, the Empress will will linger on you for a little bit, Enders.
You have a communication scroll. You will update me on any
Of
major
course.
news. For now, I have other matters to attend to. You are free to move about Millefax, but I suggest you get a move on.
The Empress stands up. The guards all stand at attention. And she says,
Good luck.
she turns and walks away.
Ugh.
We've got a lot of work to do, huh?
Phew.
I am thankful that we're back together. I was a little worried that I might be dragon food. We have a lot to talk about.
Right. Well, why don't we find somewhere a little less, uncomfortable and foreboding? As beautiful as this place is, why don't we go get some food and drinks?
Yeah,
Loosen up a bit.
I know just the place. Come on, Greg.
How have you been, Greg?
Shit's been crazy, yo.
You tell me about it. It's been really crazy. I mean, we went to a whole university for 2 weeks. These guys graduated, and I didn't even get a freaking title.
That's fucked up. You want to hear all the crazy shit that Rue and I got up to?
Sure.
Well, first and foremost, Rue likes to dance a lot and has flashed so many people. I can't even.
Oh my god, really? I mean, she's a dancer.
As our reunited group begins to explore Cinder Shroud, the largest city in Regalia, metropolis of wonders and spires and dragons. Moon is currently experiencing something very different. In Cravenstone, a city in Cryptia, you find Moon in the corporate tower of Cravenmoor, currently being surrounded by Laser Cravenmoor's entourage. Moon, Laser Cravenmoor, and his entourage are sort of have you stopped just outside the office of Laser Cravenmoor. They're all sort of circling around you as Laser tries to stop you from leaving. What do you do?
I'm backing up and there's like a wall behind me. Listen, guys, I don't want any violence. And I look at Laser. Okay, maybe I might have faked a whole company to get into your company just to talk to you, but can't we work out something here? I mean, clearly I'm smarter than the average bear to get up to the top floor, right? Right?
Oh, I don't doubt that. You are some kind of super smart, really attractive and very tall woman. But
right.
You have tried to play me, Laser Cravenmoor. Why have you done this?
I just needed to know what was going on at this company, man. Look, I was trying to leave by the docks and I look around.
Were you sent by my dastardly lich bitches?
Lich bitches. I look at my inventory and my log. Is there anything in my journal, any mention of lich bitches anywhere?
No, of course not.
Okay. And I just chuckle. Can't say that's the case, Chief. Just me. Just being curious.
Are you sure that Danor didn't send you? Perhaps Anja?
Yeah, 100% positive.
Insight and willpower.
Dude,
Difficulty.
I try to start levitating and be like, look, I can fly.
Oh, wow. So can I. He starts to levitate.
Oh, shit. Okay.
You think you're the only one with powers?
Well, no, but I mean, I'm obviously not undead, right?
Laser
I don't
eyes!
know how I got here.
He slams his staff down, and like the jewel on the staff and the runes begin to like light up, and you can see his fucking like spectacles like start to light up, and he just fucking like heat visions like a section of the hallway. Oh shit, that's on fire again. Jasper, put it out.
I'm just watching in horror as things are aflame. Is that? Should you put that out?
Jasper's on it. You asked a question.
Right. Yes. DM, do I have anything like laser eyes that I can just point at something and...
Do you? I don't know.
Well, listen, I'd love to. Maybe, can I use an Ultima point?
You can use an Ultima point.
Great. Okay, so I'd love to use an Ultima point and look at something super insignificant, like a trash bin or something.
Okay.
And I just want to, like, aim right at it and have it explode.
It explodes. Spend an
Great.
Ultima point.
Okay, awesome. I can't believe I just spent an Ultima point to use something as useless on a trash bin. And you just see like papers go everywhere. There's like banana peels and bags. Like,
oh, you are powerful.
Here.
I've no doubt I have that.
Okay, great.
It
So
still
maybe we
doesn't
can talk
explain
one-on-one
why
then
you're
without
here.
all your minions.
Why are you here?
That's a great question. I'm trying to figure that out. I was underground for I don't know how long. And as far as I know,
Part of the rebels? Are you part of the Rebel Alliance?
should I be?
What the hell are you talking about?
I don't know. You keep asking me questions I don't know the answers to. I don't even know how I ended up here. All I
It's
know is
either
I'm
a yes
cold.
or a no.
What?
Are you part of the Rebel Alliance?
No!
Well, see, that wasn't hard.
I guess not.
You're making this out to be much more complicated than it needs to be.
Well, okay, then.
Why are
perhaps
you
we can-
here? What are you doing here? Who are you?
Look,
I've got some very simple questions.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out. And I'm looking around, and I'm getting very visibly frustrated too. Like you can see Moon's face start to get redder and redder and redder. She's trying to explain that she doesn't know how she got here to this guy. So, well, and then I see like these little sparklies start to form on my hands. Like, I don't know. I don't know how I got here. Maybe we should go inside, though.
We are inside.
Yeah, I guess we are. Are his little companions still around?
Yeah, his entourage has just got you surrounded. They've got like a circle around you.
Okay. Look, I'm hungry and I'm tired. I'm not here to kill you, and I'm not here to infiltrate your company.
That's really good. Try to kill me? Crazy.
And I look at him. This guy. That's a good one. This is a good one. This guy's good. This guy's good.
How about you answer my questions?
I could kill you. I probably could kill you if I wanted to.
His minions begin to laugh.
You don't know who you're fucking with. I'm the main lich. That's right. Look at all my jewelry.
He holds up his hands, and there's just rings on all of his fingers. They all look magical.
Great. Yeah, you look very, very magical. Okay, so are we gonna fight or not?
I don't know. Are you going to answer my fucking questions?
I did.
You gave me a lot of horse shit. You said, I don't know. I don't know, and I don't know.
Okay.
None of those sound like answers.
All right. I'm on the run.
On the run from who?
My friends. So I can keep them safe. God, this is gonna be useless. Look, do you know anything about anything, dude? Do you know anything about the world outside of Cryptia? Probably not.
How dare you? Of course I do. I know the happenstance that is going on in the world about. I'm well informed and shit.
I decide to be serious with him. All right, have you heard of Emberstone?
Oh, that's funny. Coming to Cryptia and asking if I know about Emberstone. Of course I do.
Yes.
Look at my fucking staff.
He activates his staff, and you see red emberstone glow on the staff.
And you see as his staff lights up, my eyes just kind of reflect this emberstone glow off of the staff, like, oh, so you do know about Emberstone.
Of course I do. Cryptia is one of the premier sites of mining Emberstone. Of course, with the
I
stupid
see.
fucking war ended, they're going to have to scale it all back. Why do you think you've seen so many bloody ads in regards to reanimation and whatnot? I've had to switch my entire process around.
Bloody, yes. Oh, and my mind suddenly starts racing as soon as I see this Emberstone. Even though I feel fairly sated, it still looks like, And I start to walk towards him.
Oh! Hold on. Am I getting a vibe here?
What vibe?
Well, I've seen that the look in your eyes.
Yes.
Oh. Someone looks Hungary.
Yes.
Is this some sort of situation sexual?
No.
Really? You don't want a bone?
No. And it's so obvious how much the innuendo just goes over my head because I'm not thinking about anything sexual other than dinner. And I'm still moving towards him.
Yeah. The entourage is reacting as you are getting closer to Laser. You can hear the hound that is, sort of skeletal start to growl a little bit. You can hear clattering. And, you can hear the sounds of some claws digging into some of the floor, the tile.
I keep going. I've got my eyes on that staff, and even though I hear them clacking in my ears, I'm not sure there's anything that can really stop me moving forwards here.
There's something. Okay. Laser says,
Now, hold on a minute. We're still having a conversation. We can work out some sort of complex sexual activities once we're done. However, I still need to know. What are you talking about in regards to your friends?
Am I within reaching distance of his staff yet?
Probably not.
Okay.
Imagine maybe 10 feet away.
Okay. I'm probably not thinking clearly as I'm moving forward, and I just...
You're not stopping at all.
I'm not stopping, no, and I'm mumbling, my friends. I hurt them.
Well,
my friends.
As soon as you
my friends.
as soon as you take one more step, you can hear the sounds of some weapons and stuff being drawn. You see one creature that is kind of dressed a bit like some of the creatures that you've seen walking around in the city, wearing a pink leather jacket with LEDs and shit on it, and leather, and they have sort of goggles on with pink lenses in there. Draws what appears to look like something really close to a shotgun. Draws a shotgun, and it's got it pointed at you. Standing to the right of Laser. To Laser's left, the other member of the entourage appears to be wearing some kind of... They look like magical robes, but there's LEDs and shit on them. They're wearing a pointy hat, and they look like they are skeleton. Sort of similar to Laser, but a little bit different. The one in the leather jacket kind of looks like they have bits of flesh on them still. And you can hear some of the others behind you.
Okay. I'm wondering... Actually, can I roll to see if the shotgun breaks my focus?
Sure.
Because I think I might move forward or I might not, and
Okay.
I kind of can't make up my mind there.
Okay. So since this is a self-imposed thing, you can decide the difficulty. As far as the roll goes, I imagine this might just be willpower.
Open check?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's a 15. So I guess my version would just be I keep going forward. My I would not be distracted by anything.
Okay. Yeah, I think you hear the entourage speak then, and they say,
Laser. She gets too close.
and,
Why don't we change things up a little?
and, as he says this, you hear the shotgun go off.
涙の色はエメラルドブルー宝石みたいに光ってる流れ星を見上げていたあの夜も